The Secretary General of the RPF Inkotanyi Party has urged youth in the party to learn about Rwanda's cultural values and practice them, saying those very values are responsible for Rwanda's achievements. Francois Ngarambe made the call on Sunday as 700 of the party's youth league gathered for their General Assembly at the RPF Headquarters located in Rusororo. Stationary with the details.
The discussions at the General Assembly focused on Rwanda's history, her values as a country, and the role of the youth in the continued struggle to attain long-term development. Rwandans are capable of many things, but there are some things we cannot do unless we work extra hard. I am therefore going to focus on technology and other opportunities our country provides to develop. When you look at our home area of the Western Province, it is obvious that it is very conducive for agriculture. We must therefore use technology to be able to grow our crops, regardless of whether or not the rains come on time, producing for the province, other parts of the country, and even enough to export abroad.
My contribution is warning young girls against unwanted pregnancies, and I tend to spread my message further to many different parts of the country. To make that possible, I must not underestimate my role. We have not been held back as young people, which is why we are here. But our presence must be more than just physical. We must put in the necessary mental effort to come up with the sort of solutions that will one day make us victorious against the challenges that we face.
The president of the party's youth league gave assurances that the young people are ready to play their part in accelerating Rwanda's development. We will continue with sensitization efforts on the promotion of youth employment initiatives, help young people to become professional farmers, urge the private sector to play its part in this regard, and work to improve project business proposals submitted by young entrepreneurs and facilitate internships. The Secretary General of the RPF Inkotanyi Party commended the way young people in the country have been handling the COVID-19 pandemic and called on them to continue on the path of discipline. We thank you for your role in the fight against COVID-19 as Rwanda and indeed the world continues to grapple with the pandemic. It shows that you do listen to the advice the chairman of the RPF Inkotanyi Party has continued to give you. We are therefore confident that you are prepared to shift into the next gear in our drive towards achieving the Vision 2050 as a country. You as young people are expected to take the forefront in addressing the different problems in existence such as gender-based violence, teen pregnancies, kids who drop out of school, lower than expected agricultural yields, drug problems among young people, youth unemployment, climate change and its effects, fighting epidemics and pandemics like COVID-19 and much more. Francois Ngarambe urged the youth in the party to learn about Rwanda's cultural values and practice them, saying those very values are responsible for the country's achievements. Young men and women, you should learn about and understand our culture and the history of its values because they are responsible for making us who we are. These values I am talking about include the Rwandan identity, patriotism, courage with integrity, being hardworking and having self-respect and respecting others. Those are the values that have helped Rwanda to survive. The last General Assembly of the RPF Youth League took place in 2019, and the next will be held 2 years from now. This year's gathering focused on a theme that encourages young people to see the connection between Rwanda's cultural values and her development moving forward.